Evaluate for x equals 3, y equals 4. Let's warm it up a little bit. Remember, when you substitute values in, it's a good idea to put them in parentheses. 2 times 3 is 6, 2 times 4 is 8, 6 plus 8 is 14. 2x, I'll change the colors here, 2 times 3 plus 4, 2 times 3 is 6, plus 4 is 10. Now here it's not going to make a difference if we put them in parentheses. You do the parentheses first, 3 plus 4 is 7. 2 times 7 gets you that 14. And the last one, x plus y over 2, so 3 plus 4 over 2. 3 plus 4 is 7. 7 divided by 2 is 3.5, 3.5. All right, so that's the basic idea of what we're going to do today. We're using formulas. A formula is just an equation. A lot of times they give it to you, they tell you what stuff means. You just have to substitute in values and figure out what that means in the context that they're asking. So here they use this formula a lot. D equals RT, dirt, and it stands for distance equals rate times the time, right? So if you are going 50 miles per hour and you go for 4 hours and you want to know, well, what's the distance traveled? Well, you want 50 miles times the 4 hours, so that would be 200 miles. That's the kind of stuff we're doing here. Suppose you travel 162 miles in 3 hours. Use the formula D equals RT to find your average speed. The distance is the 162. Equals our rate, we don't know, times the time was 3 hours. Now you could rearrange this and just make it 162 equals 3r, which is proper, but we're solving the equation here. So I see r times 3, we could just divide it out right away. Let's see, 162 divided by 3. 3 goes into 16 5 times. 16 minus 15 is 1. Bring down your 2. 3 goes into 12, 4 times. Ooh. So we have 54 miles per hour. 54 miles per hour. And that is a pretty common ratio, the miles per hour. 2 more of those. Find d, r, or t. So here we have the distance is 273. That equals the rate times 9.75. So we will have to divide out that 9.75. I don't know my multiples of 9.75, so let's see what we got here. 273 divided by 9.75, 28. That's 28 miles per hour. All right, over here, the distance is 540.75 inches. And our rate is 10.5 inches per year. So we're doing inches and inches per year. So in our case, the time is going to be years. Now I just made it a Y just to make it easier for me. If you want, you can make it T, and then just remember that you're dealing with years here. But we're going to divide out that 10.5. 540.75 divided by 10.5 equals 51.5. So 51.5 years. I wonder what is moving that slowly. It might be my grandmother. Hey, don't talk about Dorothy like that. All right. I got a few for you to try underneath there if you'd like to practice some more. Let's talk crickets. Everyone loves crickets. There's a picture of a cricket. You know the song. You can estimate the temperature outside using the chirps of a cricket. Use the formula F equals N over 4 plus 37, where N is the number of chirps their chirps. N is the number of times a cricket chirps in 1 minute, and F is the temperature in degrees. So here is the temp. Estimate the temperature when a cricket chirps 100 times in a minute. So if we substitute in our values, we're looking for the temperature, we're looking for Fahrenheit, N over 4. So N is the number of chirps, which it said it chirped 100 times. 100 over 4 plus 37. We have to do the fraction first. 100 divided by 4 is 25. Plus 37 would give us 62 degrees Fahrenheit. That wasn't too bad. You know, I bet there's another chirping problem right underneath. Oh, yeah. Figure out when it's 96 chirps a minute, 88 chirps, 66 chirps a minute. So we're just substituting these values in. Why don't you pause here, I'll knock these out, and then check if you come up with the same answer. Sweet. So hopefully you got those. If not, let me know, and I'd love to sit with you and help you out on this. All right, last one is the perimeter formula. So the perimeter formula for a rectangle, perimeter is 2 times the length plus 2 times the width, because the lengths and the widths are equal to each other. So you could always just add up the 4 sides of the rectangle, and that would work too, but they want us to use the formula, and we'll do it. We're sweet like that. So here, it doesn't matter which one you consider the length and the width, it won't make a difference. P equals 2 times the length, let's call it 18.5, plus 2 times the width, let's call it 12.5. Otherwise, if you forget this formula, if it's 18.5 on the bottom, it's got to be 18.5 up top. Left side also has to be 12.5, so you can just add up the 4 of them. That gets you there. 2 times 18.5 is 37. 2 times 12.5 is 25. 37 plus 25 would be 62. And let's use our units. They were all using feet here, so that's 62 feet. Can you imagine the amount of money you spend on shoes? I don't even know if anyone's watching this video and experiencing how good that joke was. I hope you were. Here we go. We got 2 more here. Why don't you try them, and then check your work. Let's see, 3.6, 4.6. 8.2. Two, 34.8, 51, oh, 52. Ah. Oh dear. Great. So now we have plenty of opportunities for extra practice on the rest of these notes.